Next. Hello, may I have your documents, please? Okay. Is that your ID? Let me see. Just a second. I guess you are an 8. So, you have been reported to be bringing some dangerous substances on your face. No, I've heard that before. Can you please answer? I'm gonna need you to answer a few of my questions, if that's okay. Even if it's not okay, I'm gonna need you to answer a few of my questions. Yep, just make yourself comfortable for the time being. Where's the okay. So, I'm gonna grab your ID right here. I'm just going to double check the information. So, what is your first name? In your last name? Okay, that checks out. Can you please tell me how old are you? Sorry, can you please tell me your date of birth? That seems to be correct. I'm just starting a file for you, so you'll have to be patient with me. Okay. And what is your address, please? Okay, that's a weird thing to make a mistake on. Is it that... Okay. You fixed it. I believe you, okay. So that's unit, okay. What is your postal code? Yeah, you should know that. That's correct. Let me just check again. It states here the color of your eye. What would you say the color of your eye is? That's correct. Thank you. And what is your natural hair color? I see you have a color. Is this your natural? That checks out. How tall would you say you are? I'm going to measure you. Just stand still for me. Yeah, I'm gonna need all of your information before we begin the pat down. Okay. Okay. Just checking if your ID is correct. And it matches what you know about your own height. That's correct. Okay. What else is on here? Okay, I think I have all of your information. It wasn't actually that much, so no need to get impatient here. We need to be testing every single person that comes through thoroughly. Okay, so I'm going to begin by doing a very basic pat down of your face with my leather gloves on. Okay, it will allow me to feel for some basic asymmetry, anything that you could be hiding in your face. Okay, I know you say you're not hiding anything, but like I said, I've heard that before. So I'm going to begin the pat down shortly. In the meantime, I need you to stay very still. Keep your shoulders straight, please, and have your face angled. You can look at my nose, look at the back wall, look at Perry. If you look at Perry, just know that if you're lying to me at any point, he will be able to tell. He's a great detective. So, if you choose to look at him, you should know that. Okay. So, I'm going to begin by taking a look at your, kind of gonna pat down your head, your scalp, okay? I'm just going to move your hair out of the way. I'm gonna pat down your neck, the back of your neck. I'm just going to get behind of your ears, okay? Behind this ear. Okay, that seems to be fine. I'm going to move on to your forehead, okay? Things are not always visible to the bare eye, that's why I have to do the pat down. I know that you're not hiding your forehead. I still need to do the pat down, okay? I am sensing a little bit of an attitude. We're going to have to cooperate for this, okay? Okay. I'm going to do your forehead again. To move on to your eyebrow bones and your nose, okay? Yeah, just keep looking where you're looking. I'm going to move down your nose. To do a very thorough investigation of the nose because people do bring in a lot of illegal substances, prohibited substances in their nose. So, okay, I'm going to move on. I'm going to move on to your cheekbones and your lower cheeks, okay? Okay, that seems to be fine. Let me just, whatever this is called, like your Cupid's bow or something, underneath your nose, your lips, and basically your chin, okay? Just trying to see your top lip here. And your bottom lip, slightly open up your mouth. Thank you. Just feeling your lower lip. Okay, I'm going to do your chin now. And, well, for me it's a double chin area, but for you, under the chin area. Okay. Very roughly, I'm going to just pat down your neck. and behind your neck as well. Well, as a part of the first part of the investigation, you seem to be clean. However, usually when the reports come through, they're pretty accurate, and very rarely it's a mistake. So I'm going to have to do a more thorough investigation of your face, okay? So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to actually, a lot of times people carry stuff in their eyes, so I'm going to have to give you a set of clarifying eye drops. You're not allergic to anything, are you? Okay, well, these are, in any case, these are non-allergenic. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to look into your eye with a very special light. Okay? Okay. So, could you please tilt your face up so I can do the eye drops? Okay, blink, 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 blink for me. Thank you. And your other eye. Okay, blink, 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 blink. Thank you. Okay, so now I'm going to look with a light, and the light is going to be red. So, warning you, okay? So, it's going to be very brief. Please look straight at my nose this time. Do not look at Perry. I need you to look at my nose. Okay. 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 It just did a strobe, which means it detected something in your right eye. Okay. I'm going to have to look into that. So, I'm going to do an inspection of your right eye, please. Just keep looking straight. Okay, I just momentarily need to pry your eye open non-invasively. Just pry your right eye open. Okay, and I'm going to come in with my light. Pull your lower lid down. Look up for me. Look up to the left and up to the right. Okay. Look, I'm going to pull your eyelid up. I'm going to need you to look down, please. Look down. Look down, look down, look down. Now, look to the, I don't know the sides. Officially admit that I do not know where is right and where is left right now. So please look towards this side, please, the side I'm pointing at. Okay, and look the other way. And now kind of move your eye in a circular motion, like this. Try your best. I'm going to cover this eye so it's easier for you. Okay, keep doing that. Okay, I see. There's nothing that seems to be wrong with your right eye. It might have just been an eyelash that triggered the strobe effect. Okay. So now I'm going to have to do another thorough examination of your face. I'm going to put on my latex gloves. Actually, these are latex free. So if you're allergic to latex, these are totally fine. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to spray a clarifying liquid, kind of very similar to what I did to your eyes. But I'm going to spray it onto a cotton pad, and then I'm going to pat your face with it. And if there's any dangerous illegal substances on your face, they will show up nicely for me. Okay, so let me just get this liquid. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to do like a pat on your forehead, but just gonna pat your forehead, okay? I'm gonna pat you down your nose, up your right cheekbone, up your left cheekbone. Okay, your jaw, your chin, okay, and your jaw on your left side. Okay. I'm going to get your lips, but I'm going to get some more liquid. Okay. And I'm going to get your lips. Okay. I'm going to now get my light and take a look at your face again. Ready? Okay. Tilt your face up for me. And now please look down. Tilt your face down. Please turn to the left and to the right, Okay. There has not seemed to be anything wrong, so there doesn't seem to be anything wrong with your face. So the chances of this being a misreport are getting higher. However, I do still need to check a few more things. Okay. No, I'm sure you're not bringing anything, but I still need to check. Okay. So I'm going to just do a thorough examination of your face. I'm not going to explain what I'm doing. I just need to do my job, okay? Just stand still. Okay, so this right here. Just gonna look at your forehead and then the forehead is look at your hairline. Okay. And then tap your temples, and then look behind your ear on this side. I'm going to look behind your ear on this side, and then on this side. Okay. What about your eyebrows? Is there anything in your eyebrows? Is there anything? There's nothing in the eyebrows, okay? Just your eyes. Close your eyes, please. Close your eyes, please, okay? Just looking above. Eyelids, okay. I'm going to go down the nose. You can open your eyes if you want, okay? Go down, up and down, the nose. I'm going to actually forgot to take a look up in your nostrils. So please tilt up your head. Okay? Okay. I'm just checking your nostrils. It looks pretty clear. You're not even congested. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. Okay, it looks like a pretty clean nose. Okay, I'm not upset about that. Okay, I'm just gonna get your cheekbones. Your cheekbones. I'm going to get your. Look at your. Okay. In your mouth? No, there's no need to check in your mouth. Yeah, no, people rarely bring stuff in. Just kidding. Please open your mouth. Open your mouth for me. Okay, okay, okay. I'm not a dentist, so I actually can't tell you. I can't tell you a lot about your mouth, but what I can see is I'm actually going to put my finger through in your mouth, okay, and I'm going to feel it out. Okay, I'm going to feel out your gums, your lower gums, and your, I'm sorry, your upper gums, upper gums, upper gums. Ooh, okay. Gross. No, not you, just your saliva. Okay, you can close your mouth for me, close your mouth for me. Okay, okay, I'm just gonna keep looking at your lips. Your lips, your lips, your lips, your lips. Your lower lips, your upper lips, and your lower lips. Okay. What is this here? What is this here? What is this here? What about this side? What about this side? No, it's normal. It's normal. Okay. Okay. So, based on my, actually, I'm just going to do a quick measuring of your face because it'll give me a good indication if anything is asymmetrical in case you're hiding something in one side of your face and not the other, okay? Okay. Just do like a quick thing and then. Okay, 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 okay. Huh. Okay, okay, I'm just gonna measure your eye. Eye number 1. Eye number 2, that's good. And your nose, your nose, your nose, okay. And your nose like this. And your mouth like this. Now open your mouth, open your mouth. Okay, I'm just gonna measure your mouth opened. Okay. So. Let me wear my leather gloves for this. So. It looks to me that you are perfectly clean. You're not hiding anything. And that it was a misreport. Okay. It was a misreport. Unfortunately, it happens sometimes. We do still have to check to make sure that everyone is safe. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to give you your ID card back. I do recommend updating your address as soon as possible because it can be misleading. So I'm going to give this to you. And thank you so much for being patient and cooperating with me. In the end, you began cooperating. I really appreciate that. So, thank you. Oh, no, I'm not going to apologize for the mistake. No. Okay, sounds good. Okay, well, have a good one.